Stay savage, your boy ShinoBeenTrill. What's poppin'? Today we have ourselves a fact video from your favorite guild. This time we're back with some more fairy tale facts. This one we got Jellal. If you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button. The like goal for this fact video is 500 likes. If you guys are hashtag hidden trap ninjas, show some support. Now with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts, my personal opinions on this fact video as well towards the end, basically giving you guys the rundown on how I feel about this character. But with that being said, let's get into these 8 facts. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it.
Whipping all this dope up in the trap house. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Number 8. Jellal's appearance as a Surgeon is identical to Sighart, a character from Hiro Mashima's past work, Rave Master. Both are known for their immense strength and a mastery over several kinds of magic. I can't even lie, bro. Rave Master used to be the shit. I love the fuck out of that anime. Number 7. Jellal's heavenly body magic seal is the same as Lucy's magic seal. That's identical. What the hell? Why they got the same magic seal? That's a little bit weird. I mean, heavenly body seal, and then she uses the celestial keys. I guess it's dealing with the stars in the heavens above, so that kind of makes sense, I guess. Number 6. Despite have scarcely been shown employing one, Jellal, much like his childhood friend Erza Scarlet, has proven himself able to wield a sword with an impressive proficiency since his younger years. During his time as a slave in the Tower of Heaven, he was shown to be capable of reaching the cell Erza was being kept prisoner in by himself, having dispatched all of the guards that were with massive swords. Like, he can stop people with massive swords, and he put them all out of commission at such an early age with his swordsmanship. Bro, this man got Kenjutsu. You should be a Naruto, my dude. Why do we never get to see him use a sword though? That's weird. Number 5. During the Tower of Heaven arc, Jellal's coat possesses a design or a mark that looks similar to the fairy tale symbol backwards. Also, Jellal was the person who gave Erza her last name. What? This man gave her last name and didn't get married to her? What kind of shit? Number 4. Jellal has shown the ability to move objects around the air without touching them, hinting at him having telekinesis, being capable of doing so even though his star projection, making a book he was reading float back into the place on the bookshelf. Bro, if I could honestly just be chilling here, fix some ramen and cut the water on and be on some Matilda shit without having to touch anything, honestly it might be the best time of my life. I can't even flex. Number 3. In the manga, during his fight with Erza in the Tower of Heaven arc, Jellal's attire is especially designed to withstand the deterioration and the strength of his meteor spell. Basically, he didn't want to fuck up his attire this whole entire time. But though in the anime, he appears to be wearing a skin-tight sleeveless black shirt with some cargo pants instead. My boy was like, look, in the manga, I could pass, but you know what? You might fuck my shit up, so I'm gonna just put on these tight-ass clothes that don't get in the way. Number 2. Out walking about Magnolia during Christmas night, Jellal bumps into a naked Erza, correctly assuming that her current condition is the result of her drinking too much while partying with her friends. He lends her his coat and offers to escort her home, also drawing her closer to him. Basically, they show each other giving each other warmth, but the thing is, my man got to rub up against Erza while she is naked. Yo, that's kind of fucked up. She was drunk, bro. You took advantage of her. I can't even applaud you with that shit, man. Number 1. When Jellal was young, he was a kind and compassionate boy and cared deeply for his friends. He was always cheerful and optimistic despite his deposition as a slave. After a failed attempt, he readily accepted punishment in Erza's stead and never once lost his faith, and he always thought that he would be free. My dude was literally taking L's for other people. That is a super duper trooper. You feel? He ain't snitching on nobody. Alright guys, so this has been 8 facts about the boy Jellal. Now I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts and my personal opinions on the character. You know how we do. If you guys have your own personal thoughts and your own personal opinions, be sure to leave those in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to read those. If you guys have any anime recommendations, make sure you leave a character for me to do a fact video on. Now let's get it. Okay, so you're probably looking at you like, the boy got a haircut, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got lined up. So that's not why we're here though. Today we about to talk about the boy Jellal. So basically when I first seen Jellal, I always thought he was gonna be like a good guy, like straight off the bat. Like I thought he was gonna immediately just be this good guy that helps out Fairy Tail. Like every time Fairy Tail would get in trouble with like the Saints, he would be the people that bail him out. And anytime something was gonna happen, I thought that's what he was there for. Because he always seemed like he was this sinister person, but the sinister way I always saw it was like his own ambitions. He would always do stuff to look out for like Fairy Tail, but then it was completely opposite. He actually had like a complete like disinterest in Fairy Tail. He didn't give a fuck about Fairy Tail. He just really wanted to do things on his own terms. If anything, he had a more of a bigger interest with Erza, because you know, like they had this like friendship growing up because they both were locked into the Tower of Heaven. So you know, maybe I thought, you know, he was gonna join Fairy Tail and be like, you know, this bad guy that was really a good guy, but like it later panned out to be that, but it was like in a different way than what I envisioned it. Like at first I thought it would be like, you know, he works for the Saint, but he was like a spy for Fairy Tail, and he was like sneaky like that. So I thought maybe it was like that, like he's pretending to be like bad. Because at one point I thought the Saints were like really evil. I didn't think they were good. I thought they were like bad people. You know what I'm saying? So then it came to light that he was actually bad, not the sneaky bad, like pretending to be bad and just watching them. Because the way they watched over Fairy Tail, it was as if, you know, these guys were like on some, you know, higher up type shit. They just paying attention to what they're doing, but then it was more in like them just keeping order and keeping balance in like the towns and shit like that. And then he proved to be like this supreme asshole. He was possessed by the quote unquote ghost of Zeref, which didn't turn out to be the ghost of Zeref. I'm not gonna go too much into details about that because, you know, I got a lot of people be going at me about spoilers, but basically, you know, he had like this whole beef with Erza. He wanted to get back at her for like abandoning him, kind of, sort of, basically going on her own path. And then he tried to rebuild the Tower of Heaven, and basically the art system, he had like people that was working for him, you know, the older people that was basically him and Erza friends, and they continued like to build. And like the whole concept of him just being super sinister, and he didn't care about other people's lives, and him just, you know, doing whatever he needed to do for personal gain to like succeed, that shit was crazy, you know. But that wasn't really Jellal, you know, that wasn't him. That was the like the possession of the evil spirit, the evil ghost. That wasn't necessarily his own intentions, because, you know, as you guys saw like from like the previous parts of it, if you guys have watched up into that, or you heard what I spoke on in this video, he was actually a kind, compassionate person. You know, he basically looked after all his friends. He tried to escape the Tower of Heaven many times. You know, he even took punishment for Erza, even though she was supposed to be the one getting punished, but he was a real man about it, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, he basically comes out to be like, you know, he goes through the spells. You know, I don't want to go into too much spoiling, because like in the last videos, a lot of people were like mad at me because I spoiled some shit about Dragon Ball Super and shit like that, and they were still watching it. So like, I'm trying not to. But basically, he goes through some stuff, and then he becomes a better person, and then things get better for him as the Fairy Tail story go on. You know, so if you guys have not really like watched into it, honestly, I think the Tower of Heaven arc was really good. You know, him and Natsu go toe to toe in like this amazing ass fight, and I thought that was really dope to see Natsu fight against somebody so powerful, because I can't even lie, dude was really strong. He wasn't like no weak bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, you think you're gonna see him and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe he's not gonna be that bad, but like he's really badass. And then you get to see him in his other ways, and you know, there's like different shit. You know, you get two different vibes from it. You get that evil, sinister, but you also get that compassionate. And I think you guys kind of have an idea of where it goes, because usually when somebody goes from good to evil, they usually go back good. So I mean, that kind of explains itself in any anime story. There's never somebody that goes from good to evil and stays evil, unless, you know, that person, it was already kind of evil in the beginning, but he was a compassionate person, turned evil, turned back good, obviously, and then he continues to continue his journey as a wizard and do a lot of different things for society. So with that being said, that's my personal thoughts and my personal opinions on him. I think he's a pretty dope character. I think he's a really cool guy. I like his style. I like the little scar thing he has like on his eye. I think that's really cool. I liked his magic as well. Kind of things I didn't like, you know, in the beginning he was a bit of a dick, you know, so after a while I thought he was gonna be like a spy for Fairy Tail, because he was always saying, pay no mind to the fools at Fairy Tail, you know what I'm saying? They always rummaging around and causing like a big scene and shit like that. So I'm thinking to myself that he's basically saying, you know, people in Fairy Tail, they just make a lot of noise, pay them no mind. You know, he's trying to make it seem like they're small and they're not nothing to really worry about, when he was really just like undermining them and just talking down on them. So I didn't really like that, but like that was part of the character. So with that being said, leave your personal thoughts, leave your personal opinions, make sure you hit that like button, leave your anime recommendations, and until next time, I'm out of here. Boise. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but this is an outro. So basically what I'm going to show you guys today is where you guys can go ahead and check out my anime flex playlist. A lot of you guys have been commenting characters that I've already done, and you know, in order for me to get to you guys and let you guys know that the character is done, I'm going to make this. So basically what you need to do is go ahead and type in ShinoBeenTrill. I like how the second thing that pops up is my intro and then Naruto. That's kind of funny. Then you go to click ShinoBeenTrill, which this is me right here. Obviously, I'm that ugly ass guy on the main page of the channel. So you go ahead and click me. After you click me, then you basically what you do is you can either access it from going here to playlist, which you can go that way, and you could get my playlist right here and then be anime facts you should know, and then you can go ahead and check out like my general playlist for anime facts you should know. So basically on this playlist I have a variety of different like anime put into like basically a big ass playlist where you guys can go ahead and check that out. So if you guys would like to go see multiple animes and not just one, you could go here. But if you guys would like to just go ahead and watch like a certain genre of anime facts, you just click ShinoBeenTrill, go back to the home page. If you scroll down underneath the anime facts, which is the general playlist, you can see Naruto Shippuden anime facts, you got Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super facts. If you scroll down a little bit further, you got Fairy Tail as well as One Piece. I do plan on extending this where you guys would have more facts and basically see more characters in different animes. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and click that like button. You go ahead and check out the playlist. And right now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my previous playlist, which is the general anime facts you should know, and I'm going to just scroll down so you guys can like see the ones that you probably missed. So if you guys see anything that you missed, you can go back to this playlist and you go check it out. So until next time, bye-zy.